All right, welcome back, Park students. These videos, remember, are going to help you with some easy strategies that you can use during the statewide ACT test. This test is going to be on Tuesday, March 8th, and today we're going to focus on the English section of the test. So for today, we're going to talk about the basic overview of the English test, what you can expect to see. We're going to take a brief look at TestNAV, which is the program you're going to be using to take the test. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of English test strategies that can help you out during the test. All right, so the English test it's a long one. I'm happy it's one of the first tests. So there's 45 minutes to do 75 questions. So that's just over 30 seconds per question. So you really have to pace yourself. The English test is divided into 5 passages, and each passage has 15 questions. Now, this is not a vocabulary test, okay? You might need to know some vocabulary, but you do not have to know every grammar rule in order to be successful on this test. All right, so TestNav. When you first log into TestNav for the English test, you're going to see these directions. Now, these directions are the same no matter which version of the test or the practice test you are taking. So it might be a good idea to log into TestNav and get familiar with these before the day of the test, because then you can save that minute or two that it would take you to read these directions. When you then log in, I want you to look up in the top right corner. This is your timer. So this is telling you how many minutes and seconds you have left to complete this test. And then this blue arrow facing towards the right is how you get to the next question. So when you press that, you'll get to the first question. All right, so the English test is going to look like this. On the left side, you're going to see a passage divided into sections like this, and then there are going to be parts of it that are highlighted and underlined, and that is the part that they're asking you, what needs to change here? Okay, what makes this incorrect? And then on the right side, you're going to see your answer choices, and then you're going to select the one that is the best answer of those choices. Now, there is an option to eliminate some that you know are wrong. So as you're reading this, if you know that some are incorrect, you can go up here and push the X and then cross out ones that you know are incorrect. But then remember to switch it back to the pointer in order to select your correct answer. And then you're going to hit this blue arrow going towards the right again, and that'll take you to the next question. All right, so for some strategies. Answer those questions as you read the passage. Okay, the directions are going to tell you to read the entire passage first and then go back and answer the questions. Do not do this. Read the passage as you answer the questions. Save yourself a little bit of time. Use the context. Okay, this means do not skip the non-underlined or highlighted section of the text that comes between questions. You do want to read the entire passage, just not all of it up front before tackling questions. So as you're trying to answer this first question, you should read at least the sentence, maybe 2, around that highlighted area to get the context of what they're asking for. And then process of elimination. Guys, this one is your best friend. Eliminate the answer choices that you know are incorrect. Then, if you have to guess, you're guessing between 2 or 3 choices as opposed to all 4. Remember, I showed you how to eliminate using the button so that you can put X's over it so you don't get distracted. All right, so here's your 3 specific to the English test. Don't read the entire passage first. Answer those questions as you read the passage. Use the context of the paragraph that you're reading. So do not skip the non-underlined or non-highlighted text between questions. And then process of elimination. Eliminate the choices that you know are incorrect. All right, and then there's some strategies that I want you to remember from the last video. These are strategies that you can use on the entire ACT test. The first is that now, later, never. As you're working through the test, something that you can answer quickly is a now question. Something that you don't even, if you read the question and you don't even know what they're asking, that's a never question. And then there are the ones that are a little bit more challenging, and those are your later questions. Save those for when you know how much time you have left. But then the one to remember, column of the day. If you get to a never question and you have to take a guess, pick a column of the day. We're going to fill in one straight column all the way down. Additionally, keep an eye on that timer. If your timer gets to 5 minutes and you still have a lot of the test left, you're going to want to fill in with column of the day. Remember, you don't get penalized for guessing, and you don't get penalized exactly for blank ones, but by filling in the column of the day, you have a chance of getting more correct by guessing. So don't leave any questions blank. All right. If you have any questions about the English section of the ACT or just the ACT test in general, you can always get a hold of me. Again, my name is Amy Bloom. I'm the instructional coach here at Park High School, and you can email me or you can find me in the engagement office.